My friend's new patient. This is the same friend that has the old Bronco. A really pretty old F1, another 300 straight six. And somebody forgot to leave the ignition in the off position and stuck it in the accessory on position. So we're giving her a little jump start. Just now got enough juice I was able to turn it over a little bit. It wants some more. Pretty old truck. Definitely worth putting it through the body shop. Somebody's already done quite a bit of work to it. Got a fancy new fuel pressure regulator, new fuel pump, pressure oil change, cap and rotor, plugs and wires, new coil, new brakes. So there's a fresh master cylinder and line going down. Fancy new welded aluminum radiator and hoses, fresh belts, battery, new carburetor, fancy fuel pressure gauge on the line going in. Might put some mechanical work into it, a lot of fresh wiring. New wiring on the loom. Fancy horn. Yeah, she's had some work. I'm about to put in a new accelerator pedal. This one is kind of sticking. Hey, attack. Cool. Really clean inside. In really good shape for an old pickup. Just a farm truck. That's going to be her job. Is just, you know, she's gonna work for the rest of her life. She'll just be a farm truck. Pretty old thing. All right. So what we got to do with Jerry is this 65 F100 two-wheel drive, 3 in the tree, 300 straight six. Is I need to reposition the door handle so it is like down here. You pull it up to get out instead of having to push, because owner's having a little tough time with that. And I need to put in a new gas pedal, because that one is it kind of sticks and it wants to hang and doesn't want to drop back down to idle. But there's a brand new one right here from LMC Truck. How about them apples? Oh, tools. More tools. Important tool. Just set it there. Maybe the bolts will get scared and decide to cooperate. Alright. Let's see. We've got a brand new throttle cable already installed. Maybe we're not going to need to mess with that on this side too much. We'll see. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Alright, so there should be nuts on the underside. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts holding the little pivot arm on. And then what looks like a E-clip on that side holding the pin in. And that should be about it holding the pedal in. I have to go underneath to get those guys loose. Alright, not too bad. Go ahead and start putting some sauce on these guys. This would be easier if I had about 2 more hands. Underneath. Okay, now those don't look like nuts. Looks like we gotta attack this from the top side. So maybe the fasteners are actually on the front of that flange? I don't know. I didn't see any screw holes, like where you put the Phillips or a Allen or anything in there. It may just be real dirty, and I gotta use a wire brush on them. We'll see. All right, we got light. Okay. Let's see what we can see here. Those might actually be bolt heads. Yeah, those are bolt heads there. Okay. And there are capture nuts on the bottom side. All right, easy enough. Okay. All right, easy peasy. All right, so I'm gonna need to pull that reservoir off of there because the bolts are actually coming in from the back side into the pedal pivot flange on the inside of the cab. So this might be fun. To put the new one on, I might need another person in there, but we shall see how it wants to cooperate or not. I might be able to magic my way around this one without having another person, but I do have to take that guy off, and that is the windshield wiper reservoir, what it appears to be anyway. Yes. See the hose coming down, looping back up, and then teeing over and across. So that's got to come out of the way. So let me get a Phillips for those. Try this on the tripod so I don't have to hold it. Yeah. Hey, that's even trying to come out. Now that one I don't need to pull all the way out. This one I do. It's coming out, good deal. Screw holder. Yeah. Now that little tab right there is busted. Okay. Well, 2 of them. I didn't need to do 3. Alright. Alright, now these 2 should be the ones holding the pivot flange in place. So I need what looks like, I don't know, about a 1/2 inch. Alright, let me go grab that. Alright. I'm a 1/2 inch and 3/8 drive ratchet. And I might need to crawl inside there. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, oh. I just can't reach without being down in here. Fortunately, there's room for me to just stand. Oh, hey, looky there. PB is the magic sauce. Just coming right out. Alright, there's one. Looky there. The other one cooperating too. No fighting, breaking bolts off. Looky there. That makes me happy. Alright, now that should be it for the outside. Alright, now let's see if the tripod will cooperate again. About, oh, focus down there. Zoomy, zoomy. Alright. Let's see, are these also have feels like it. Hey, it's turning too. Cool. Yay, magic sauce. Yeah, don't use WD-40 for getting bolts and fasteners and nuts and things loose. That is not what it was designed for. WD-40 is a water displacer. That's where it gets its name. WD, water displacer. Formula number 40. And it was designed for the Apollo space program to keep condensation off of the electronics, to keep stuff from shorting out. It was not designed as a lubricant or a penetrating fluid. It can work in a pinch, kinda, but that is not its job. Alright, we got that guy loose, and that guy is loose. So now we need to get that little E-clip off of one side or the other, and that can come out. Let me grab a pair of needle nose. Alright, even better than needle nose, I found one of my little hooky picks I did bring with me. Oh, knees on gravel. They're not happy. Alright, come on, hooky pick, cooperate. Come on, off of there. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Jesus clip safely in hand. Pin out. And arm is loose. Alright. Now, let's open the box. Come on. Come on. I'm assuming this is the whole mechanism. There's the pedal. Hey, it came with a new cable, which we don't need. It came with a new bolt. Well, dang, there's not a new control rod or pivot assembly. It's just a new pedal. Okay. Alright then. So it is kind of nice, and it's got a whole new rubber foot there, which is its spring point, and it's going to want to, go back to its spot after you push it forward. Alright. Since I was done and didn't need to take all of this stuff apart, it can go back together. Well, that's what I get for not opening the box first. Come on, Jesus clip. Now I do need my needle nose to put the Jesus clip back on. Now I say Jesus clip because they like to go pew and spring away into oblivion, and when that happens you kind of go Jesus. Alright, that's going to be fun. Gonna have to stay in place. Well, I put the bolts back in. All right, we're gonna have to come up with a way to hold it. Let's see if I can use the old pedal and just kind of wedge that in there a little bit, maybe about here. Nope, didn't like that. About that. Hey, that might work. All right, I'm gonna go get a bolt started from out there. You already saw me take them out from the back side, so I'm gonna try and get the top one started in that hole without knocking it back down. All right, success. And the bottom one. And it's starting in its hole, it feels like, anyway. Let's see. Kind of fighting me, hold on. I'm gonna put a little bit of magic sauce on it. Just squirting some PB on the bolt. Are we still aligned okay in here? Should be close enough to line up. Looks like it's trying to thread into the hole. Can't tell for sure though if it is or isn't. I think it is. Let me tighten up the top a little bit. Maybe it'll suck it in. Up to the line. Starting to get snug. Get aligned. It feels aligned, and I see the end of that bolt just starting to stick through the plate. So I think it'll go. There it goes. Well, that guy's in place. Let's take the new pedal out of the package. Let's just see, the angles are right. Bolt spacing is right. Looks like that's a little different though. Like it's got a place to stick a roll pin in to lock it to the, okay, interesting. Interesting. Otherwise they're the same. Nothing wrong with this grease. We will grease the slider. All right. Now let's see what happens. Stick that guy in its little spot there. A little bit of weirdness going on, but I think it's going to be all right once this is secured. All right, we'll use the one new bolt that it came with. It should have come with two. And I guess we will have to reuse one of the old ones. All right, dang it, package. Going to work. There we go. All right. New pedal installed. Something does still feel a little wonky though. That helps spring it back a little better than it did. Button her up and put her back in her spot. handle. So this should be pretty simple here. Pull a little set screw. Let's see if it will let me switch it around. Come on. Come off of there. There we go. It should let me put it right there. Yeah. Or even another click over. Yeah, let's go there with it. It's a lot easier. A whole lot easier. If I can get, there we go. There. Heck yeah. All right. Sorted. All right. Now we'll fire her back up and stick her back in her spot. Ah. That was my fault. I had flooded her before testing the pedal. She had to choke out all of that gas with them carburetor. Just immediately. She's running and happy. So good deal. Yeehaw! Objective complete.